Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So many people might know that I use my Raspberry Pi to host a lot of things from my home network. I don't use any Cloudflare tunnel. I don't like using any tailscale. I want like zero latency, high speed. And whenever someone use my Plex server, they get shocked like how it's so fast, okay? And I can access all my personal files too. I can SSH from anywhere in the world. Like I can access anything which is related to me, okay? So my entire like Raspberry Pi is one of the most important machine which I have, which runs 24/7 in my home. And now the thing is, previously I was using one ISP, GeoFiber, and I have one VPS which I pay for, but I don't want to pay for that VPS. And the reason I have VPS is because the ISP was GeoFiber. Now GeoFiber have this thing called CGNet. Now CGNet is a big because it does not allow you to access any, basically on IPv4, CGNet does not allow you to access your machine from internet. Okay. So basically, I was hosting my Plex server, my files even before, but if I am on any internet service provider who does not support IPv6, okay, then I will not be able to access this Plex server or anything. Okay, so this is one restriction, and that was the only reason I was having a VPS, because VPS was more reliable. Okay, I don't want 40% people to not be able to access my website. But now the thing is that I decided, you know what, I use this tool which is written in Rust Trippy, and Trippy opened my eyes. I got to know that, this thing, GeoFiber, it was scamming me. It was such a bad internet. There was so much loss and the speed wasn't that good. So I switched to something more, underrated, cheaper and more open. That is BSNL. And now this router, okay, so BSNL, they don't have so much restriction. So my previous ISP, they had their own routers, but BSNL, they just use some other router. Like they're just providers, okay? Like they are not like a very big company or something. I don't know. So the thing is, the thing here is that now I can actually host a lot of stuff from my, where is that thing? One second. Advanced net. So now what I did is I did some port forwarding, and this does support IPv4, which means now I don't need to have like a VPS, because I can host everything from my Raspberry Pi. And they are also giving like static IP if I ask them, but I don't want to ask them. I don't need static IP. Buying static IP is total waste of money unless you are like hosting something already serious. Okay, for my use case, it's not required because I wrote a program first in Python, then in Rust. Okay, so by the way, if you don't know port forwarding, any external IP, if it hits my internet with on these ports, it will get forwarded to my Raspberry Pi. Okay, so now I wrote this program for myself, which is really required. So I use where is that thing? One second. I used DNS for like previously I was using this thing called Duck DNS, but now it's dead. So this service actually allows you to host your services on dynamic IP address. So basically, okay, it's kind of tricky to explain. So on your Raspberry Pi, you run a program, and anytime your IP change, suppose you restart your router, it just sends a query request to Duck DNS, and Duck DNS just updates the IP address on your DNS. Okay, so this is all like things for. But after Duck DNS get shut it down, I realized, I don't want to depend on Duck DNS. I can actually use this like I use like GCP or my GCP because of my company. I always have GCP. So what I did is I used GCP API and wrote a program, dynamic DNS GCP update. But it was a Python program, and I started to feel like Python is a bit of a mess. So what I did is I converted it into a Rust program, and now look at this thing. Let me just show you. Okay. So there is this program I wrote, like Pixie DNS. It is well configured. It is connected with my, like, it have the credentials of this GCP. So all I have to do is here, for example, you see this qubit.bugswriter.com. You see this IP. Now this is unupdated IP because I haven't updated it yet because I'm making a video. So I can do like qubit.bugswriter.com and press, I think I have to type update. And now it's going to detect my IP, it's going to update that IP, and boom, now it is pointing to this IP. So if you restart your router, you can run this command as cron job. If you restart your router, if you do any activity, it will basically update. Okay, so as you can see, let me find my password for like qubit. I think, oh yeah, keep it ban. Wow, I actually showed it to people. I will change it. Okay. So now I will remove this service from the internet because I usually do it from my home. So as you can see, my oh my god. So my friends actually they do all this. Like I don't do any downloading. Like all like most of half of the whatever you are seeing here is one of my really good friend. Okay, she downloaded it. So I also download. It depends. So the thing is that I do a lot of stuff on the Spy, and this is how like I can easily write it like a cron job, and now I can host my personal website or anything from here. I see I'm even having like my music all the time. Like everything which matters to me is accessible from anyone's smartphone which is connected on the internet. Okay, like I even run like stuff like Copy Party and stuff like these. Okay, so first of all, just diagnose your internet, and if you have like CGNet, get rid of it, and that's it. Like you just also don't go for like cloud tunnel until unless it is super important to have like security stuff. Just it's better to just host it directly from your home network. Just have like some firewalling and stuff, and you will get like no latency. Usually the best you can do is like turn on the service when you need, like if your friend want to watch something. Like look at this, if I go here, uh a lot of my friends use this like Plex server to watch stuff, and it just works so fine, and it works 24/7. So don't buy static IP. Always you can use this Rust program written by me. I will provide it. What is that? I will provide you. Okay, one second. Let me just see. Pixie DNS. Pixie DNS. Yeah, this is the program. Yeah. So it's a very small program. Recently, I realized, anything I write in Python, it comes with so much baggage. Like you have to manage, you have to manage packages and stuff. It's better to just, shift all my scripts into Rust, especially CLI tools, because Rust is something I'm really enjoying these days. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you will also have a setup. Just get a one Raspberry Pi, just set up, get one decent ISP and just use Ethernet to connect and live forever. Okay. So thanks for watching.